You are listening to a series of 10 podcasts on the foundations of American government and politics, presented by Citizen U. Episode 10. Describe how the 14th Amendment has been used to change the role played by the central government in protecting civil rights. Our civil liberties are protected by the Bill of Rights. Civil rights guarantees equal protection under the law. The 14th Amendment, more so than any other act of government, has advanced due process and equal protection for all. Civil liberties limit government action, while civil rights protect us from de jure acts of segregation. The law cannot permit acts that deny equality to all. Forged in time, the protection of our civil rights has not been easy. In the end, the central government has expanded its authority as it has been asked more and more to safeguard our cherished rights. Thomas Jefferson's promissory note, recorded in our Declaration of Independence, claimed, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." Furthermore, Lincoln fought to hold our Union together by promising a new birth of freedom. As history has proved, freedom and equality do not come easy. There is a cost to bear. Each generation must take on the example of our forefathers and stand up when called upon to defend the principles we all hold dear. James Madison wrote, "The very success of democracy depends upon the knowledge and skills of its citizens." In reviewing our foundations, you are taking an important step in assuring that success. Throughout the remaining weeks of this class, you will find three primary meta-narratives that coexist today when studying American government and politics. Look for examples as we progress through the semester. These grand narratives are: 1. An ever-expanding and centralized national government. The story of American government is a story of federal aggrandizement. 2. The increasing democratization of the American polity. Traditional republicanism and its inherent elitism have increasingly been transformed into a more pluralistic and populist democracy. 3. Our motto, E pluribus unum, is under siege. The unum is ever challenged by our pluribus. Partisan politics and an ever-increasing pluralistic culture apply constant tension, threatening the foundations of our political efficacy. American foundations ultimately are built on hope. Ralph Waldo Emerson called America a country built on tomorrow. We here at Citizen U agree. There is always room to be a good citizen. No better time to start than now. Soren Kierkegaard said, "Life is understood looking backwards, but it must be lived looking forwards." When studying foundations, our gaze upon the past is really an internal GPS, helping us orient ourselves to the future. Welcome aboard. You are all framers now. You have been listening to a series of 10 podcasts on the foundations of American government and politics, presented by Citizen U.